Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Happy Thanksgiving!
And welcome to the Alpha Males channel.
Males.
Episode
Podcast.
25.
Some five.
I'm pretty
I knew
sure
that.
it's 5, yeah. We uploaded 4
It
last
might
time.
Well, I didn't, so
Yeah. But did you guys know, and I'm going to show this on screen for video watchers, for audio listeners, let me explain. Turkeys, in the year of 30, right, were 2,010 pounds. 2,010 pound turkeys. That's like,
what?
that's more than I weigh.
That's like 2009, but like
Plus
maybe
one.
more. I don't know
Wow.
numbers. I don't.
I know them
the
very
numbers
well.
very well.
You add 1,
Okay.
and you'll get 2,000.
Yeah.
I'm a mathematician.
I didn't.
Everybody.
I didn't know that. I wanna stay. Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We're thankful for all the audio listeners and video
Yeah,
listeners
thank
out
you
there.
so much for coming out.
And,
video watchers
wait.
and lit audio
This
watchers.
guy or this guy.
You got it there.
I'm thankful for one of these guys. You guys choose. You choose
Super think.
to choose your own adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, but I do want to say my Discord is glitching. I'm gonna send you the video of you dabbing to show what's going on. And it's very distracting. I wasn't even gonna mention it, but I literally cannot stop watching.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and no one understands.
Look out for Super
me.
Dab on the channel, okay? Sometime
Yes.
soon.
But today, in the honor of Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to do Would You Rather.
Would you
As
rather...
we do every Thanksgiving.
Yes. Every single one
It's our
on the Alpha
annual
Males
Would You Rather.
podcast.
Yes, we've done it every Thanksgiving that
Mhm.
the Alpha Males podcast has existed
Exactly.
for.
So, and
Sean
I
has
want
all
to
the
say
Would
as
You
well,
Rathers,
we're
so.
going to extend these questions to you guys. Feel free to answer in the comments of the video if you're a video watcher, or on Twitter
Feed us at
Legion of
Legion of 2YT.
2YT if you're an audio listener.
Yes.
So,
Or, I mean, even video listeners could tweet us.
even you
I
guys
don't
can
want to
do that.
exclude anybody.
You know? I mean, I know it's harder
Do
for
whatever.
you to do that, but you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Would you rather? Okay, I'm gonna start us off.
No.
Robbie, would you rather have to eat
Okay.
turkey for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a week after Thanksgiving, or
Okay.
have to wear a pilgrim costume to school for a week after Thanksgiving?
What kind of question? One, turkey makes you sleepy, but who wouldn't want to wear a pilgrim? And excluding, well, I don't go to school, but like, forcing it just school, I would say everywhere. If I could
Yes.
dress up like a pilgrim everywhere, and only a week,
Mm-hmm.
baby,
Baby.
dress up every day,
Okay.
bro, as pilgrim.
As pilgrim.
Easy question.
Good. I will
And
concur.
I'm sure, as the vegetarian, you would like to eat turkey.
Yeah,
every
that's the one
day.
that I choose every day, actually, for that
figured.
week. I'm not going to be a stupid pilgrim, okay? I'm just going to be good old Marvel boy who eats turkey. All right. I forgot. I'm going to move on to the next question because I'm the only one with the questions.
Yeah. When you said that earlier, I
Let
was
me
like,
start
I
us
don't know,
off.
but I'm not prepared.
All right. So, would you rather wash your hair with mashed potatoes, starting off
Nope.
good, or
I hate
have to take a bath in gravy?
gravy.
Gravy? I'd take the mashed
I hate
potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
I would eat it while it's running down my
Yeah,
hair.
it's even worse.
It's so
you gotta
good.
eat it.
I love mashed potatoes.
It's so bad.
so much.
I hate potatoes.
With ketchup, though.
Okay, so
I gotta layer it a little bit with ketchup.
of course.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's good for your hair.
Yeah.
But like, I hate potatoes so much The only potatoes I like are like when they're in French fry form.
You're not an Irishman.
And even like the waffle when I'm not. Thank you. When they're in the waffle form, right? Like waffle fries, if they're not like done right, you know how sometimes they'll still have like you'll get the one with like that's a round on one end but waffle on the other waffle fry. Hate them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
literally had some the other
Those
day.
are so
and
good.
I was like,
Bleh.
I threw up
Internet.
everywhere, and that's
Sorry guys, internet difficulties. Could you retell your story?
No.
Okay.
I refuse.
Well, that was your one chance, video watchers. Now you'll never get it, and audio listeners.
Yeah, I mean, you have my audio. Like they got it. You just literally you're the
actually,
only one
I'll
who
be
didn't
the
get
only
it,
one
Sean.
who won't get it. No, I'll
Which is-
edit it so that only that portion is coming from Discord audio. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are good, man, and the waffle fries that have the back and they're not done well. Bon appetit, baby. I would eat those all day. They're so good. Although I do like me some ketchup again on my potatoes. So
Yes. You said that already.
no, I need to mention it again.
No, but like ketchup, I like it.
I like it a lot. All right, so would you rather eat your entire Thanksgiving dinner with no eating utensils, so caveman style, or
That's how I do it anyway, but
have to sit at the table in your swimsuit and a pilgrim hat? Now that we know Robbie's
see-
answer,
yeah, what's your answer?
Fine, I would also wear the pilgrim hat. I don't care too much about the swimsuit
I mean,
part, but
I would do both. Like,
yeah.
would you rather have to make you choose between two things you don't like? But
Right.
like me eating not potatoes, me eating potatoes,
Yeah.
and then in my pilgrim hat. That's how I do
Right.
it.
No. That is the problem though. In your case,
Yeah.
It's
Which
not
one
the-
would
it-
you?
No.
It's,
In the
you
first
like
one,
them both.
it's not.
They're so good.
Eat your entire Thanksgiving dinner with no eating utensils. Like the emphasis isn't the no eating utensils. You have to eat your
No
entire
pilgrim hat.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Ah,
the
yeah.
issue.
I never would do that.
Yeah, no. You have to eat the whole thing with the potatoes as well.
Nope.
Do you like sweet potatoes?
Nope.
No, not any type of.
Actually, I'll be honest. I don't know the last time I had sweet potatoes, so I don't remember what they taste like.
Uncultured.
But no, I hate them.
All right.
Yeah. But also, I like how it's in a swimsuit and a pilgrim hat.
Yeah. The two things
Like-
go perfectly together.
They go perfectly together.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is I'd be cold.
Depends
Like we
on
live
the
in
setting,
Florida, but I would.
You know,
What?
you
No, I'd
you
still
get
be
to
cold.
wear the pilgrim hat. It warms the rest of you.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Warms the soul.
Warms the soul. So I guess my answer would be I would sit at the table in a swimsuit and a pilgrim hat while eating my entire Thanksgiving dinner with no eating utensils. So would you rather get to lead the Thanksgiving Day parade or get to eat Thanksgiving dinner in the White House with the president? These are all positive. And
Yeah,
this is not
come on,
what
give
I
us some
expected.
hard ones.
Um,
Parade.
Yeah, I think I'd rather take the
Get more
parade.
screen time that way.
Yeah. The Alpha Males channel would seriously take off, and the Draft Gang channel, and the Legion of Two channel. Subscribe, please.
Please.
Anyway, that's our answer. So, which you rather? That one was boring.
Yeah, we wanted to do a short podcast, so we're just gonna get these all done within
yeah.
like 20 minutes.
Going. All right. Would you rather eat Thanksgiving dinner with a large group of extended family and friends, or would you
Ew.
rather eat with just your immediate family and a few close friends? I mean,
Where's the third option? No one.
nobody.
I want to be
I
by
want
myself
to by myself in my swimsuit and pilgrim hat.
in my picture, where no one can judge me.
I mean, no one would. All right. Yeah. I out of the two, I think I'm definitely just gonna go immediate family and close friends.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't care that much. Like,
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, eating a large, like right now, Corona, let's say post-Corona,
Hmm.
um, but like with a large group, I wouldn't go talk to everyone. I would
Yeah,
literally just
exactly.
sit, like when I have a big, like a family gathering,
Hmm.
I sit with like my siblings and my like close
Yeah,
cousins, and that's
and
it.
that's it.
So
I'm just
if they're
utilizing
both
those particular.
they're
I mean, I guess I could see it. It's kind of like you get more of the restaurant vibe when everybody's there, but then you still hang out with the same people that you would have anyway
yeah,
in the other version.
yeah.
I don't really know.
So like either way, I don't care.
Yeah, I guess it's fine. Would you rather have the best tasting Thanksgiving dinner you can imagine with a group of strangers, or have an only okay tasting Thanksgiving dinner with your family and friends?
Well, I don't
Hmm.
know. Like
So it's like a
how how are the strangers? Like can
yeah. Are
do we
they?
get along?
Do they like the food
Like
too?
can I have fun?
Yeah.
If I can have fun, I don't care.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
can get along with
I
people.
think that's fine. I think it's more of a
But I
question
guess
of
I'd rather
the
be with
sentimentality versus the taste. Which one is more
yeah.
important on
Again, I'd
Thanksgiving
rather be
Day?
alone with a
Uh,
bowl of cereal.
True. I would probably take
Try
the
the
taste.
family. Oh,
I mean, the
the family.
family. Yeah, guys in my
Yay,
family, I
fam.
love you.
My fam. What's up,
You're
my
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 favorite.
fam?
And besides, my mom cooks for my family, so it's quite good. Anyway, would you rather have to eat only cranberry sauce for a day, or
I don't know what
only
cranberry
have to
sauce tastes
eat
like.
gravy for a day? Have to
I
eat
don't.
only gravy for a day.
I don't know what cranberry sauce tastes like, but I can
Yeah.
feel myself getting sick from so much gravy.
I mean, I can see that from any sort of sauce, but I think
But I feel
because
like
I hate
gravy's so
cranberries, I
heavy.
would take gravy.
Really? I feel like gravy's so heavy as a sauce that like just like it would make me sick so much faster. Like it
Maybe,
would
but
upset my
to
stomach.
me, like gravy's heavy, but imagine
What
a
is
bunch of gravy
gravy?
versus a bunch of like applesauce throughout the
Cranberry.
day, which I imagine is what cranberry sauce is like. I'm not gonna have applesauce
This is
throughout the day. I'll have that,
this is apple.
sure,
Did you know that
but I feel
gravy
like
is a
gravy's more
sauce made,
consumable.
but it's made from cooked meat juices together with stock and other
Not all the
ingredients?
time. There's vegetarian gravy
Yes, it
too.
is. Yeah, Google
Google
says
says, would
vegetarian
you
does no.
rather be a pilgrim at the first Thanksgiving or be a Native
Okay.
American at the first Thanksgiving?
Well, there's an obvious answer to that.
For both of us.
Oh, our channel's all about a white guy and an Indian,
Yes.
so it
I'll
wouldn't
be the
change.
pilgrim.
Yeah, I'll be a penguin. Didn't sound like you said.
I will be penguin.
Um, well, one of them dies
Yeah,
because of
that's kind of the
Corona.
issue. Cause like, here's the thing, right? During the first Thanksgiving, if I'm the Native American, am I participating in the Thanksgiving, or am I dead? Because the disease is like ravaging
No,
us
you're not dead yet.
specifically.
No, you get to eat. You get to eat,
Hmm.
then you die.
Then I die afterwards.
Which
Okay.
kind of sounds like the perfect plan, actually.
Kind of, yeah. It's the Last Supper, but for
The Last Supper.
me.
My Last
My
Supper.
Last Supper. Um, yeah, I think just for the sake of the logistics of it, I'd be a pilgrim. I think it's the more nice place to be during this particular period.
Yeah.
Would you rather have to write a 5-paragraph essay on what you're thankful for? Okay, here comes a negative one. Or would you rather have to solve a page of Thanksgiving-themed word problems?
What kind of word problems?
When they say that,
Like-
it makes me think of like,
How, like,
The-
I think of like crossword
yeah,
puzzles or
crosswords.
word
That's what I was
searches. Like,
thinking of. Yeah,
people do those for fun.
right. People do that for fun. I mean, people write essays for fun about how thankful they are all the time.
Okay.
I have
Sure.
5 right here. Let me read it to you.
Let me read it. That's not. It's not even a. It's not even like part of the would you rather. You just wanted to
I
bring
just
up.
really wanted to.
You needed an opportunity.
The Snowball USB condenser microphone from Blue Microphones is the #1 selling USB wired condenser microphone on the planet. Its unique design and proprietary condenser capsule developed by Blue deliver legendary sound for everything from podcasting to recording instruments. The Snowball benefits from Blue's
Podcast?
legendary professional audio heritage to record at a level
So-
unmatched in the market.
So,
There are
would you
technical
rather
specifications
the
like
aliens that
transducer
make first
type,
contact
condenser
be
pressure
robotic
gradient
or
with
organic?
USB digital
Shut up.
output, polar pattern cardioid
Sean,
negative 10
Sean,
dB,
I give you
omnidirectional.
100 on that
Sample
essay.
word,
Good job.
44.1 kilohertz, 16-bit. And I'm so thankful that I have the Blue microphone. Sponsored,
I also
not
have Blue
sponsored by
microphone.
Blue Snowball microphone.
Yeah. So, would you
Alright.
rather? I'm
Was that a
moving
bit
on
that was
from
worth
that.
it? I think so.
No.
Thank you so
No,
much.
everyone stopped watching and listening. Literally. We're moving on from Thanksgiving questions because they're boring now. This is the only list of would you rather questions you ever need.
Okay.
Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic? Do I care?
Huh. That's actually a good question. Because my
guess-
mindset is, are they friendly or are they not? Because if they're friendly, I might not care that much. If they're not friendly, then which is better to die in? Lasers or getting eaten to death? So I think silicon is
See,
probably the better
I'm-
bet.
Okay, I'm thinking a different way. If they're not friendly, which is easier to take down? A robot or an organic thing? Sure, we don't know anything about this organic thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can find weaknesses in organic beings easier than robotic
Well, the
beings,
way,
especially alien ones that have flown to, because these aliens
Yeah.
are so advanced that they built robots to make first contact with
Yeah.
us. Unless, of course, it's
Well,
just like
they-
a lunar rover.
The thing is,
What if it's
well,
just
no,
a rover?
Here's the thing, though: the robots might just—they're the alien race. They exist as the alien race. So
No.
Some alien
It's
race.
a robot.
No, some alien race created
No.
AI. AI took over that planet and then conquested across the universe. That's what's going to happen to us.
Well,
so
then
that's
I would
what happened to
definitely
them.
not want that. Well, I definitely don't want that then. I would much rather have organic beings
I don't
come
know
over.
because I think we're not going to win in either case, and we're going to the death that we would face. I think is worse from an organic being.
Yeah, but
because
like-
at least the AI
okay, but
are
like-
efficient about how they're going to kill us.
Yeah, but the AI doesn't need us. The organic being might want slaves. So there's a chance you'll live.
As a slave. Well, if that's the way that you want to go, that's fine.
It's what I'm trying to say here. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak? Well, I already can't do one of those
yeah.
things.
Speak.
Yeah. Would you rather have a golden voice or a
But you
silver
can't tell
tongue?
that I read because the Snowball USB condenser microphone from Blue Microphone is the #1
Stop
selling
it.
USB. All right.
Stop it. Stop it. Some of these are boring. Would you rather, this one, easy answer for me.
Mhm.
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early.
Always be 20 minutes early, I guess.
Yeah. Why would you always want to be 10 minutes late? You would literally not have a job.
No, you wouldn't have a job.
You would get fired.
Well, it depends on what, because I can be late. It's fine. It depends on the position that you're in, I guess. But I don't know where being 20 minutes early would ever hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you show up to a friend's house before they expect you, that can be annoying, and they might prefer that you actually come later.
Here we go. So this is my plan. Ready?
Yeah.
I already show up to work early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I don't like the thought of being late.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, if one of my friends is having a party, one of my friends, she had a party one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had 3 parties actually. All 3 times I was the first person to show up.
So that won't change.
Also, if I was like, crap, the party doesn't start for 20 minutes, I'll just sit in my car.
Yeah.
It's only 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's not like you don't have a choice to enter the venue.
Yeah.
After that point. Yeah, I think that's a pretty no-brainer. I don't.
Also, always be 10. You have an emergency heart surgery tomorrow. You're 10 minutes late.
10 minutes late, no matter what.
Like, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card, or a key that
key the doors? All right, we're going back to the previous would we rather about Robbie being able to read.
A key that opens any door.
A key that opens any door. That's pretty
Obviously, if you get arrested with the get out of jail free card, you get out of jail free.
Right. Once.
If you get arrested with a key that opens any door, you get out of jail free.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, they'd probably confiscate the key if you got arrested, but just don't get arrested in the first place, and then open any door. That's pretty useful. Well, actually, where would I use that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Why would I need that?
I mean, it could be useful if you leave your keys in the house on accident.
Yeah.
But you happen to have your universal key.
Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't that become your key?
Yeah.
Like,
that would just become your key. If you forget that key,
is there any time that you need a key that's not yours? Maybe going over to like a friend's house, or like someone in your family's house.
Hey, buddy, I'm here.
But like let's say they're out of town and you need to do something, or you're dropping something off that you borrowed of theirs. It's convenient.
It's
to
convenient,
be able to get into their
creepy,
house.
But convenient.
Yeah.
And also, if you happen to be near an unguarded vault that has money in it, not at a bank, but somewhere.
Nothing that's illegal.
Yeah,
obviously.
No. Nothing like
but
that.
Like, you find a vault of no one's gold.
Yeah.
But no one can get into it either.
Right. There is one thing that I will say about the get out of jail free card. See, I can't speak. We're just the two halves.
Two halves of a coin. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
So there is something good about that side of things, though, because what is the get out of jail free card? Does it also like take away any of the problems that comes with going to jail? Because like if you steal $1 million, right, and then they're like, you're going to jail for that, do you just give them the card and then you get to keep the $1 million?
They're like, well, okay,
see you later. Because you didn't get to go through. Now you get to keep the money, right? Which you didn't necessarily get to do with the key. The key's a bit risky if you were going to unethically take money. But in this case, you would just get it. Likewise, all
tax
the like
fraud.
Yeah.
You could just do tax fraud.
So I've chosen the
and then
get out of jail free card. The get out of free
Yes.
jail card. All right?
get out of here.
Yeah. Also, the key seems like too much responsibility in some sense, now that I think about it.
You lose
Because
it.
you can lose it. Or somebody else can
Where's
get
my
it.
key?
And
Someone
it's not
picks it
just
up.
like...
Wonder what this goes to.
Right. I don't know.
Okay. This one I like. Would you rather know the history of every object you touch, or be able to talk to animals?
The history of every object you touch.
Every
See,
object
that's
you
cool
touch.
because, like,
But also
let's say
annoying.
that well, maybe you can control it.
I
in
was
some sense.
I was built in 1954. I was built in. It's just
Why are
every time
they-
you pick up your glass
They're
of water.
just people. Each one of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
is like, it's me, the
It's
pirate's
me.
hook. But the cool thing about that is that you'd be able to find out like the untold secrets of the world. It's like, first
Yeah.
of all, you touch the
Oh, yeah,
pyramids.
yeah.
All of a sudden, you just solved that.
Very true.
You touch
Ooh,
like a
Stonehenge?
cross or something. You prove whether or not religion.
Well, no. Wait. You would have to find because
You'd have to find
know,
his cross, right? I guess.
Yeah, which
or the
I
Bible.
think they're.
If it goes to, like the original of the
Well,
text
if you
or
touch the
something.
Bible,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be like, I was printed in 2006?
Yeah.
'Cause
Is it
you're
the
knowing the
original
history of the
artifact, or
object.
is it just?
No,
Yeah.
I imagine it. If you need the artifact, you need to touch the original artifact.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I mean, talking to animals is great.
Yeah,
Imagine
that's pretty
like, I don't know. I'm thinking like if a dog is sick,
Mhm.
what's wrong? My belly hurts. Okay.
Yeah, that's
now
the
we
thing.
know it's the belly.
Do animals automatically just become more intelligent animals?
That's the thing. Because if you
'Cause-
can talk to any animal, how annoying would it be when you wake up in the morning to birds going, "Hey, hey, 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 hey," and then you meet a dog and it's like, "Hello, how are you? Hey, how you
Yeah,
doing? How you doing?"
yeah.
And then you're like, "Oh, nice," but then you're just walking down the street and you
Mhm.
pass a dog park and they're just like, "Hey, get away from me! Get away from me!" I hate that. I would rather know the history of every object you touch. You see a squirrel, and a
Yeah.
squirrel's running around like, gotta find nuts, gotta find nuts.
the
the rest-
you're in a forest. You hear the bloody murder for something that's getting just chased. You know, like the
Yeah.
darker side of the animal killing them is
You
terrible.
You become like a nature documentary person, like cameraman, and you just hear like a gazelle like ah, ah, ah.
Oh. Yeah,
Now
that
I'm-
would be a
now I'm
terrible
selling myself
power.
on that one.
But here's the thing, because you
But then-
kind of get that as well from the touching thing. Because what if you touch like a dead thing? Is it the origins of the dead thing, or what killed them, or like
You know
what
the
left
history
them
of every
behind?
object.
Just the whole
So,
history? Okay. Yeah.
But so like you know the history. I said it like they are saying it, like the bottle would say it to
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it would just be like,
Blip.
oh, okay,
Got
so
Yeah.
this is here. So you would literally like make so much. No, but the problem is, no one would believe you.
Yeah.
You would become a conspiracy theorist. You would go to
Yeah.
Stonehenge, hug it. You would hug Stonehenge, and then you'd be like, "Oh, that's how they built it." And then you'd make a YouTube video about it.
Well, that's
with
true
a
of
bunch
the
of
animals
dislikes.
too, though. I mean, well, you can kind of prove that one, I guess, because you could tell the animals to like do something, maybe, and they would do it. I'm saying, like,
No,
can you
because that
prove
would just-
either of?
That would make them see. That would make them more intelligent, though, because
Yeah,
right
if they're
now
more
I could go up to a
intelligent. Yeah, that's
I
kind
could
of
go
the
to a
condition.
bird and say, I can hear what this
Yeah.
bird is saying in English. And then I go, fly. It doesn't
Well,
necessarily mean
but
I can hear it.
apparently, dolphins have an IQ that's similar to ours, so that could be the one that we would like have
Yeah,
prove
yeah.
it or whatever, and it'd be like,
Love-
okay, text Obama, dolphin, and they would do it. They would grow imposable thumbs and just start texting.
No, they're
Obama.
like... But, okay, but if you worked if you worked as a veterinarian
Yeah.
or you worked at a zoo,
Mm-hmm.
then no one would believe you, but it also wouldn't matter,
Yeah.
would it? And then archaeology,
Well, but
it might
yeah,
matter.
that's the thing as well with the touching of things is that you could bring so many revelations. Like you find the history of this thing, it'll also tell you locations. So if you happen to touch an artifact that came from some
Yeah.
super
Yeah, you know, like
important
those.
location.
I love like Indiana Jones, or like there's a show called Expedition Unknown, and it's
Mhm.
all about like archaeology basically,
Right.
and like mysteries of the world and stuff. So like you could just be like, well, I found the Ark of the Covenant.
And then take people there.
It was right here. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know which I would
yeah.
I would rather. If the animals are intelligent, them. If not, probably the history thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's next?
Is this one? No, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
It's just this one is, would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality? They didn't even make the number
10.
a bad number, like
yeah,
a 6.
yeah, no, it's not like a 2 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Because then it would,
Let's say that it was a 10 with
No.
a not great personality. Not even like a terrible one. Let's say not a terrible personality, a moderate personality, you know, or a great personality 2. I think that that's a good question because people do
Okay.
put at least part of their assessment on looks.
how well do I get along with the bad personality?
It's not.
Is it like a good relationship?
Yeah. It's not that you can't stand the person, right? This is the way that I'm envisioning it, but it's like
Do you have a better personality? Like, let's say you're friends with both of them.
yeah.
You have a better relationship with the better personality,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
would.
what you're thinking?
You definitely would. Yeah, maybe not a massively better one, but a better one. I don't really know how to put it.
It depends how because you don't have a bad relationship with them. It depends how well you get along with them,
Yeah.
basically. Because like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. Do I get along
You
with
get
them?
along
And
with them level 8.
Looks matter actually
But
more.
the other ones you get along with them level 10. But they're also
Oh.
a 10 versus a 2. Is the 2 points of personality worth more than
Yes.
the 8 points of
I mean, no.
looks?
No.
No.
Looks are everything
No.
in this world.
I don't care if they're a 0 personality for me.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's
All
Hitler
of my
as long as
questions
Hitler
meant
is hot.
nothing. Which he is.
Hell. Next one.
Would you rather be able now? Okay, so this is assuming we chose the talk to animals.
Mhm.
Would you rather be able to talk to only land animals, air like flying animals, or animals that live underwater?
I think that water creatures generally have smarter creatures, so you might
That's
be
what I
able
was
to hold
thinking.
a better conversation, but then they're also underwater most
See,
of the time.
okay, but what I'm thinking is you work at SeaWorld.
Mhm.
You work
You
with
work
the
at
dolphins.
As a Percy
people-
Jackson character, basically.
Yes.
As the
Well,
Percy
they
Jackson
already-
character.
Yes. I am Percy Jackson. Welcome to SeaWorld.
Welcome.
But like, so they already have like dolphin handlers and like marine animal handlers, and the dolphin handlers like they train the dolphins and realize how smart they are.
Mhm.
So now you just add a layer where you're just talking with them.
Right. And then that also cuts
So,
out like all the annoying parts that you mentioned earlier. Because like in your day to day, when you're not near the water, you wouldn't be hearing the birds saying anything weird because
Yeah.
you don't hear them, and your dogs are just
Yeah.
dogs. Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
water creatures are probably the best bet here. And plus,
Yes, I
if
am.
there is an Atlantis, they probably know about it.
You
and
mean
they'll tell you about it.
since there is
Since
an
there's an
Atlantis.
Atlantis, and we don't know about it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Or at least the government isn't telling us.
Yeah, the government doesn't want you to listen to this podcast.
They said alpha males, get out of here. But we got you, liberals.
Take
We
that,
got the
libtards.
facts.
Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
Oh, but if you do the
And
flying
wait.
creatures, it's like Assassin's Creed. They can tell you like the positions of your enemies.
Be my eyes, Icarus.
Yeah. All right. Wait. Can you ask that question again?
So, would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10
Yeah.
minutes into the future of anyone
yeah,
but
yeah.
yourself? Now,
At
each
any
one of
time?
these, like, yeah. But each one of these also have a tagline I haven't been reading, but I want to read this one. Both would be pretty cool. Either one would make a great superpower. Is seeing 10 minutes into the future a great superpower? If this was Sky High, you would be a sidekick. You wouldn't be no
Yeah.
hero.
I wouldn't say great,
Like-
but it's a superpower. You know.
Yeah, exactly. But like, sure,
It's
it comes
better
in
than
handy if someone's
Long tongue.
if someone's gonna
you know?
if someone is going to die in 10 minutes by something preventable, then it's useful.
Yeah.
But honestly, throughout the day, how often do you think like that 10 minutes?
Actually,
Like, would-
why is this here? Actually, what about like is there anything like a horse race but quick a casino? Well, no,
Oh,
you still
actually.
can't. Can you make Can you
Yeah.
make bets in a casino that are deterministic, or is it always random? I'm trying to understand how that works. Like, do you click on a thing and then
Also-
it chooses for you, or do you like, I bet 5 is going to be the one?
There's a mix of
Okay.
both. Also, like, how do you? Okay, so you can see 10 minutes into the future, right?
Hmm.
How do you perceive it? Is it from your own point of view? And also, how long does it take you to know what's going to happen? Is it like, okay, so in the next 10 minutes, this is going to happen, and it's like a
Mhm.
quick synopsis? Or is it like, all right, watch this 10-minute video of your 10-minute future, and then you're just sitting there, that's what would have happened if I wasn't watching this 10-minute
Right.
video of what was going to
Yeah,
happen.
if it's a good sort of thing, maybe it's just you can tap it on and off as much as you want. So the 10-minute
Yeah.
things in front of you, it's just like,
Maybe you
okay,
just know.
I'll start watching 10. Okay, I'll stop. 10 minutes ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
I'll
just
stop.
maybe it's like you get to see 10 minutes into the future, and it shows you the things you like should see.
Mhm.
So like if you were
Things that
trying
are relevant or whatever.
to cheat at, if you're trying to cheat at gambling, it would show you the next
Yeah.
like card.
But
or
that's
whatever.
also not useful if it's the thing that you mentioned earlier, which is somebody's going to die in 10 minutes, because it's not relevant to you at all unless it's you, because it would just be
Yeah.
somebody. Also we went off on a tangent here because it's 10 minutes of either yourself or another person for the would you rather, right? Like that was the whole
Yeah.
point.
Well, it's would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of
No,
anyone but
anybody.
yourself?
Uh,
So like that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, I think.
I would take.
You're
the
gonna see
second
literally
one.
of anyone or
Yeah,
yourself.
I think
don't know.
anyone.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. It's 10 minutes. I think it'd be just more of a novelty. Like, I don't think I would use it that often.
Yeah.
But like, you could just use it as like,
I
oh,
wonder what's gonna happen.
what are they
to
getting
Kim
for
Jong-un
lunch?
in 10 minutes from now?
yeah,
And then
Oh.
you know.
exactly. You know.
It's also, although it's only 10 minutes ahead, it's an amazing spy tool because it's 10 minutes for anyone in any context. So like I just said, Kim Jong-un,
True.
it doesn't matter that it's 10 minutes ahead or
Yeah,
if it's right
imagine
now.
you could be like,
I just know.
Kim Jong Un is about to take a bath in 10 minutes. Let's watch. That chose it
that's
for
my
me.
usage.
That's why I want it.
And on
Oh,
that,
good
that
old
note,
Kimmy.
next one.
Um.
No more Kim Jong Un.
would you rather go back to the age of 5 with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn? Probably the age of 5. Like, sure, I have to go through these last, like, however long it's been, 25 years.
Are you going back in time, though? Or is it right now you're 5 again?
No. You go back in time and you relive. I'm imagining you go back in time and you relive your entire life again. But you would be a genius.
Yeah.
You would invest in Bitcoin right away.
That's a good point. But what if there's something bigger than Bitcoin that comes up in the rest of our lifetime? Now we know about it. Now.
But what if, like, we just, when YouTube was made, we made a YouTube channel?
What if we know what comes after YouTube, though, and it lasts longer than YouTube? There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, but, like...
Also, well, here's the thing, though, as well. I think in both cases, it's going to kind of suck. Because right now, we know about, like, smartphones and stuff. So if we go back in time, it's going to suck.
Yeah.
But if we know what's going to happen for the rest of our lives, and then we come back to now, imagine the amount that would suck.
I think that would suck more, because what if you live... For what if you only live another year?
Yeah.
And you're like, huh. Hey,
I don't
really
know
much more.
What?
What? Am I an idiot? But also, if you live another, like, 100 years, right? Like, some technology makes it that way.
Right.
And then
or
you're like...
millennia or something, yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. I don't have AR eyes anymore? Like,
you're telling me...
Like, how tall is that guy? I have to guess?
I don't have my prosthetic anymore? I'm going to lose my arm again. And live for 50 years before they make prosthetics.
Yeah. Also, So, is it like you immediately go back to the age of 5, everything you know now? Or it's just like, in 5 minutes, you're going to go back to the age of 5?
You have some time to, like, tell everybody.
Because I would research. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. I don't really know. Here's the thing as well. If I went back to being 5, right? I feel like I would be a smart 5-year-old, but I wouldn't be that much better off. I wouldn't be a genius. I would just reach freshman high school or something.
Yeah.
With my level of knowledge.
I was probably smarter when I was 5.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I probably devolved as time went along. I would be put in special ed as a result.
I would have to go to school again. You know, and the other thing is, like...
And dealing with kids again as a kid, because being an adult now and understanding how to empathize with other human beings is nice. And knowing that other people empathize with you is nice as well. I wasn't bullied much as a kid, but I know that it existed. And if I had to deal with kids because when you go to school, you know everything that you know now, and your life for like 8 hours a day is 5-year-olds and until you're 20.
They're always
5-year-olds. They never age.
Yeah.
At that point.
That was in there too. I forgot it was. And the 5-year-olds never age. Sorry, I forgot to read that part. Yeah, that's true. But, like, another thing is, and I've thought about this, like, randomly. I've always thought about, like, if I could go back to, like, and just change stuff in my life, would I?
Mm-hmm.
And would I? Is the question.
Yeah.
Because I could make my life better.
Maybe.
Right? Probably. Like, maybe. Yeah. I could, like, maybe try doing YouTube earlier and actually doing YouTube.
That's really the thing that I think of. That's legitimately, like, the one thing that I think of.
Yeah.
In regards to that.
Yeah.
Besides 4 years of high school.
Yeah.
But other than that.
The other thing is, like, if I did YouTube and we became successful, right?
Mm-hmm.
throughout high school, I never would have worked where I work now. I'd be a completely different person with a completely different set of friends. Probably a lot less friends because when we worked in like if like right after high school we had a YouTube channel and we grew and that's all we did. Most of my friends I know now are from work.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I'd be pretty depressed.
Maybe.
Because
But
I
the
would
thing
only
is,
know
even
like
if
high
you had
school
made
friends.
YouTube into a success, it with the forethought that you have, you could just be like, okay, I'll make it a success, do part-time for the years where I want
Yeah.
to work at Universal with a bunch of these
That's true.
people and then do it.
That's true. I would have to make sure everything lines up perfectly so I get my same job so I can meet. And
Right.
the other weird thing is like the people who I think are my like really like best friends, right? They would have no idea who I am.
Yeah.
I would have to build up that
You'd have to
relationship
rebuild the
with them
relationship. Yeah.
with acting like I have no idea who they are.
hmm
So it'd be very tough.
Yeah. I remember I read this this manga which you love about this guy who ends up going back in time after dying, I think. And he's like building up his powers or whatever so that later in life he'll be strong. But he ends up meeting
Sounds
his
boring.
future wife who at first just loathes him, and he has no idea how to interact with her. And that's just what I imagine for myself with most relationships.
Yeah.
Because even with family, because I've established a significantly different relationship with my family than I had when I was 5. So if I went back to that point, like how would they interact with me?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, this problem is not solved by the other answer.
Yeah.
The other answer is you would know you're gonna meet this person, and you already know what their relationship
that still exists
relationship
there.
is
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
So
In
literally,
fact, it's
both
probably
are
more
the same.
exacerbated because of we're only in our 20s. Whereas we could live,
and we're gonna live to our mid-30s.
Yeah.
So
the other problem with that one is that, like you said, it could be you only have a year and then you know that you'll die. But oh wait, no, it might be. Wait, it's not till you die. It's just you just immediately go back to this point, or you gain. No, it's all the rest of your life, right? That's what that one was.
You know
Okay.
everything.
So you definitely
you will
know
learn.
for a fact when you're gonna die in the future.
But
you can
would
change
you?
it now?
But you know, okay, so you know everything your future self will learn.
Yeah.
What if you die in the future on something super unpredictable?
Right.
Like you get sideswiped by a car and die immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You never knew you died. So when you learn everything about yourself, you wouldn't know that you're going to die in a car crash.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But you'll
you just
know
died
that
immediately.
you died at that time period, roughly, because you know that was the rest
Yeah,
of
how
your
does
life.
it work? Does it work like
Well, do you know it's
like,
the rest of your life? Yeah.
you can see? Because I don't see it as you can see. Well, I guess would be you can see like everything. Oh, I remember back in 2060 what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I guess
back in 2060.
that would make sense.
It's 2020 again. Yeah, I guess so. It is a little weird if you don't know. That's the thing, because the parameters that are set before us right now, we don't know about in the context of the situation. So we don't know that we died in order to come back to this point in our lives. For all that we know, it's a fever dream, and the 40 years of our life after that point never actually happened. And even if we don't think that that's the case, we don't know that that we died at that point at all. So
yeah, but also like if you listen to this podcast, you will know that we have bad memories.
Yes.
So if I went back to age 5 with everything I know now, would we fast forward to me in my 20s not knowing what I know now? Because I have forgotten it. Because I was
what would
5.
happen is I would go back to being 5, and I'd be like, I remember having eggs and bakey this morning. And that's all that I would retain from my extra 15 years
Yeah,
of
would you
life.
think it's a dream? You'd be like,
I
had this dream. It was the year 2020. You know what? You know what though? You could set yourself up for 2020 success, right?
Sure.
You would invest in the toilet paper market.
Yeah.
And
Screw
that's
Bitcoin.
how you
That's
do it.
really where it's at.
Yeah.
Don't even like alert that coronavirus is gonna happen. Just
No.
put in your
No one will
stakes
believe you.
for- yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not even a real disease now. So like, Sean has it. Sean has the fake disease.
Stop talking about it.
The mainstream media doesn't want you to know.
Oh man, that was a good question though. I like that one.
Yeah.
Although I don't think I actually put forward what I wanted to do. I think out of the two, I think the least damaging one is probably going back to the age of 5, even
Yeah,
though I
I do
wouldn't
too.
enjoy it very much. Because again, I don't want to
It's less
spend
time.
like 10 years in K through 12 again. That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, then again, like we mentioned before, you might just skip to like freshman high school or something, because at least I know some math. I'm up to
I
that
don't.
point.
I can't even read yet.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, would you rather be able to control animals, not humans, with your mind, or control electronics with your mind?
Animals with your mind or electronics with your mind? Electronics, because that doesn't end at electronics now. It means that we get to
True.
stop the AI overlords taking over us. If the Silicon robot
We-
enemies, aliens, come here, we can just control them.
But if the
when they get
organic
here. But if the
aliens
organic
come here,
we can't deal with them.
Okay, but like, you get to have pet tiger that you know will never eat you. Pet giraffe.
That is
Gang
kind of
channel.
Um,
Yeah, no, I'd probably choose electronics as well.
Yeah.
Because even going back to the alien argument, like, oh no, organic aliens are coming. They're aiming their guns at us. I've
Mhm.
disabled them.
Yeah. They can't use them anymore.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean,
They're
if
trying to
the
fly
organic enemies are particularly powerful just because they're organic. That's the good thing about the silicon things, is that they're just electronic. But
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
have like a
Yeah, but,
predator
like-
or something, it doesn't matter
Okay.
if they have their tech.
Yeah, but like, let's say, like an alien is coming to invade, right?
Yeah.
And they give us you will surrender to us. We are coming down. And then they fly over,
Yeah.
right? And then you just, and you're like, okay.
Yeah,
Or
to
you
what
just
extent
go
does
home.
that one I can see. To what extent do you have power over
Self-destruct
electronics? Because you
button.
can, does that exist? Can you just say boom, and then the electronics is like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. Also, like, okay, so you have control over electronics,
Yeah.
right? So, like, I could be like, okay, start recording now. And I'm recording. I could edit a video
Yeah.
with my mind.
Right.
I know exactly how I want it to
Ah,
look,
that's
and
kinda
it
nice.
just looks like. But, like, and now with, like, AI becoming a thing, like, NVIDIA, like, their AI just for their cameras.
hmm
So you can upscale your image with just your mind. Like,
Yeah.
enhance.
Enhance.
Also, another spy technology thing, right? Like,
Yeah, very good for
Oh.
that sort of thing.
I can see through his cameras that Kim Jong-un is taking a bath.
I finally get to watch. Yeah, what's the range on this? I'm 5 feet away
Yeah.
from Kim Jong Un, and now I can finally.
Now I can
Through
watch
cameras.
him take a bath.
Yes, but only through cameras. I won't open doors.
Yes.
that would be rude.
I will not look.
You're just looking through your mind, but you're like, ah. Yeah, I guess electronics.
Yeah.
Oh, and you'd be
mean,
an
animals would be
amazing
cool.
hacker as well, like specifically
I'm hacking into the
Roblox.
mainframe.
And
Yes.
Minecraft WAM.
You could steal someone's Roblox.
That's true.
Oh yeah, if I could download more dedicated WAM.
Dedicated WAM. I got it. And plus, by controlling electronics, you control Minecraft animals. So who cares about real world animals when you can control Minecraft animals?
I can. So in our Minecraft world that we haven't played in a long time, but I
Mhm.
continue to play in, I've been breeding bees, and now
Yeah.
our land is literally overrun with bees, and I
Mhm.
love it. But I now could just be like, more bees.
Yeah.
I could just
Queen,
close my
yield
eyes.
more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you, would you rather be an average person right now, or be the king of a large country 2,500 years ago? Average person. I was born in the wrong century.
It's a good question because the question here is, do we live like kings compared to back then?
Okay, but 2,500 years ago,
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
that was a very long time ago. But I mean, the
That
same
is.
question. The thing is that it's the same thing like 500 years ago, really.
No, 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 no.
It's just
Okay, wait, wait,
era
wait.
changing, but
Okay, but the king of a country, because this is pre Dark Ages.
yeah.
Pre.
Let's just
You
call
know
it
what I'm thinking
ancient
about?
Egypt or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
Mesopotamia.
What I'm thinking about is that like those ancient
Yeah,
kings, they didn't like live like they lived their life in luxury.
yeah,
But they also spent most of their time like on conquest, trying just to keep their kingdom
yeah.
together, right? Like
Or
they
make
would
more
take their
kingdom. Yeah.
personal. Yeah, exactly. So you would literally not have a break. You live to the age of like 30.
Hmm.
Even like if you were the best warrior in the world, life expectancy wasn't long then.
It wasn't super
Um,
high. Well,
you were also people were really short back then, which for me would be a lot different than you.
uh,
Nothing would change. But like being an
king.
average person, Sean, I'm an average person now, right?
Uh-huh.
And I have a VR headset. Did King
Yeah.
Arthur have a VR headset?
That's the thing. I can be a king in Minecraft today, so it all just
With
comes
my
back to
Minecraft
this.
beast.
I guess eh, but the pros on that side is that you are the king. You have command over everybody in the land, right? That's
Yeah.
something that I won't have for a number of years yet. And back then, you got away with a lot of stuff, You
That's
could,
true.
if somebody
Until they overthrew you.
until they overthrew you, but you're not worried about that because you're the king right
You're
now.
right.
You know,
You're right.
we think about the here and now on the Alpha Males
You're
channel.
right. Future
But
me.
if we don't get to become YouTube famous, we're kingdom famous back then. Everybody knows about us. They might
Hey
not like
guys,
us, but they
welcome to
know
my
about us.
kingdom.
Yeah, yeah. And everybody
Um,
has to like the stuff that you make as well. So if I make a YouTube video 2,500 years ago,
Like and comment.
yeah, everybody has to.
Also,
but I would choose today.
Jesus. Jesus wasn't alive yet, so you'd have to make sacrifices like anytime you did something
Well,
wrong.
if you no, but that's the religious argument now is that you were a Jewish king back then or you weren't a Christian. You were most likely some
Yeah.
Egyptian Ra fearing person. You were a Ra fearer at the time. And you were still sacrificing animals, admittedly.
Yeah.
But you're the king, so you weren't doing it personally.
Would this one wait. This one's funny. Would you rather have 5% of the population
Mm-hmm.
would you rather 5% of the population have telepathy or 5% of the population have telekinesis? You are not part of the 5% of the population that has telepathy or telekinesis.
That's great.
That's a good one. That one's funny.
I guess telekinesis?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to have my own thoughts.
Yeah. But telekinetics, all of a sudden you have the 5% that rule literally everybody else. Who can beat it? Well,
Yeah.
it depends on the power of the telekinetic, I guess. But
Yeah.
because 5% is still like millions of people.
Yeah.
And every
They
single
would
one
kill
of
you.
them can pick up a boulder and chuck it at you if they want to.
I feel like we would grow up in we live in a society
Live in a society.
where like the telekinetic people, like you get, if you have telekinetic powers by some point in your childhood,
Mhm.
and then if you do, you get sent off to a certain like school.
It's like one of
or
those. It's
something.
not like Snap. We have 5% kill telekinetics.
Like,
today.
yeah.
If
And
it's
then
built
I imagine
up,
that
I guess.
but the problem is they would kill each other off. They'd be like, well,
Yeah.
I have telekinesis.
Well,
kinetic,
maybe.
so does he.
I think they would just end up becoming military members across the board, and then in fights
Global
and stuff,
war
they
would look
would
a
just
lot
be
different.
like the tier above the Navy SEALs for their respective
Yeah,
armies.
yeah.
And then only the U.S. telekinetic people would be left at the end of it, because USA.
USA.
But
But still, I don't want people reading my
yeah,
mind.
between the two, that's
not that
definitely
there's
better.
anything in there.
No.
The funny thing is, I would just annoy people
Probably.
because I annoy myself.
Hmm. Yeah,
With-
that's why
'cause
I'm
I
saying
just repeat.
I don't want them to have telepathy for their sake. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
them
I'm
to have
helping
to
them
peer
out.
into the minds of the Legion of Two.
Yeah, they could steal our skit ideas, which we
Mhm.
always say.
Actually, we haven't. I don't think we've mentioned on podcast the one that we're doing this Sunday. Skit working on this Sunday. Have we?
You said it last time at the end, but you didn't say what it was.
Okay.
Um,
That was a good one though. I like that one.
yeah.
Was that it?
These are stupid. No, there's so many, but they're all stupid.
Okay.
Would you rather suddenly be elected a senator or suddenly become CEO of a major company? Parentheses, you won't have any more knowledge about how to do your job than you do right now.
CEO.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all,
I could
it's a
figure it out.
major company, so I'm
Yeah.
like either millionaire or billionaire, like a good,
Yeah,
a
like
top
literally
tier
by the
millionaire or billionaire.
by the time they figure out I don't know what I'm doing and they
Mhm.
fire me,
Yeah,
like the board of directors
Right.
kicks me out of the
Kicks
CEO
you-
position,
right?
I have a lot of money.
Hmm. And mind you, when a CEO gets kicked out by a board of directors, they have to receive like a pretty hefty severance in order
Yeah,
for them to
yeah.
leave. So you're rich. You're loaded.
Yeah.
If you're a senator and you don't know what you're doing, you get 2 years before the country is like, all right, we'll vote you back in.
Okay.
And then you get to continue
Yeah, I was gonna
being a
say.
senator. But
Yeah.
but being a
Yeah, I
senator
was gonna
sucks
say
in
that-
comparison
True.
to being rich.
Oh, I read half of this and got confused. Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year, or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them? What?
Wait, what?
So, would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have
Every
full
year.
control of them for an entire year, or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them? So the first one is like you're like a consciousness that goes in between different people.
yeah.
So you're not actually yourself anymore.
No, you're just anybody.
And then the
For
second one, you just spend a day, a week watching what someone else does. Can I relax?
Is it watching them, or are you still
Because
them?
it's you're inside a stranger without having any control of them.
So, but like, if that person passes away, do you pass away as a result? Because then that's risky.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's true of the year as well, but
yeah, that's
uh,
true. See,
uh,
if I can like, because it's spend a day inside a stranger. It doesn't say spend a day controlling a stranger.
yeah,
Because you don't have control. So like, if I could just be like, okay, well, I mean, it's my day off, time to relax and watch what, and then you get a pick.
yeah, yeah. Also, what happens to you? Because
Sleep.
you're just, is that
Yeah, I
all?
don't know.
Because it's
You have a
like,
coma,
what if it happens on a
once a week
Tuesday?
coma.
You're not gonna get
Yeah.
hired anywhere anymore. Because once a week, you have to be like, I just can't do it. I don't know what day,
Well,
but I can't come in.
if you know what day
If
though,
you know
then
what
like
day,
it's
but I mean, I feel like that's the less interesting of the two possibilities, and they didn't really specify it.
yeah. Yeah, the other one just you're not a person anymore.
Yeah,
You're just a
kind
bunch of people.
You're experiencing all the different cultures, but at the same time, you could be experiencing hell in a lot of these cases. Like, what if
Yeah.
you go from, okay, I'm the son of a billionaire, to, okay, I'm a slave in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be the son of a billionaire. That sucks.
Yeah.
Um,
I already said before I would rather be a slave.
in Zimbabwe.
Um I don't know, but we said we were gonna do a short podcast, so I have one more for you, Sean, and then we'll do
Okay.
our hate on
Hating on
Apple.
Apple segment.
Would you rather only would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
Oh,
Yeah.
Giraffe Gang.
All right.
That is good. But now that we
That
have
is
spoken
good.
about
Wait.
something that we like, we must speak about
Ah.
something that we hate. Yes, indeed, it is now the Hating on Apple segment.
Hate on Apple
Hating on Apple.
segment.
What's Apple been up to lately? I wonder.
Apple. I want to say I'm trying to sell my old PC, which is in frame right there for video listeners.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm selling it on Facebook Marketplace for right now. And I've gotten a few offers for some stuff. A lot of people are trying to trade, and I asked this one guy what his trade was,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a MacBook,
Ah.
an Apple Watch, and an iPad Mini. I looked up the iPad Mini used. It's worth $30. The rest might be worth some money, but I said
Yeah.
no.
I wouldn't
'cause
say that they're
Apple
worth any
sucks.
money.
Yeah,
Um,
but don't offer me Apple products.
please don't Apple. I can't even speak. I'm so angry.
You can buy them all.
Err. I'm not
We're also
finding
we look we
many
we
articles.
we had we obviously know we planned these
Yeah,
and then
we put everything into making sure that these are as well put together as
and
because
then
the Apple Store
Wait.
experience right now is just terrible, to be honest.
yeah.
Man, it's gone.
I realized I was looking up. I clicked on MacBook Air M1 review, so I was literally only getting one article, and I was like, why is this the only thing people are
The only
talking
one.
about?
Yeah.
I'm just dumb.
All right, let's read an article called "Apple is really bad at design." Because it is.
That's true.
So the notch on the new iPhone X is not just strange, interesting, or even odd. It's bad. It's bad design, and as a result, bad for the user experience. The justification for the notch, the new Face ID tech, which allows you to unlock the device just by looking at it, is this. This must be old. Oh, 2017. Okay. I'll give him a pass there. I was going to say
Okay.
facial detection has existed since the dawn of time, but
Yeah. Jesus.
yeah.
Use it.
2,500 years ago, when I was the king of Egypt, I was using facial detection, but Apple
Yeah.
didn't know about it. It is, put plainly, a visually disgusting element, one which undermines the core premise of the iPhone X's design, all screen, and offers a feature as an excuse, which is really an answer in search of a question. It is, put plainly, a visually disgusting element,
Yes,
which
it
is truly all of Apple.
Also, did you know that the head of security at Apple is being under he's being investigated by officials, and there's like a case going on in California
Mhm.
because he bribed Santa Clara County officials with iPads for concealed carry licenses. He offered
What?
up to so Apple head of security accused of offering iPads as bribes for concealed gun permits. He allegedly offered up to $70,000 worth of iPads. For what?
Concealed gun. Why?
I don't know. And he's the head of security.
Yeah. I guess he wanted to arm his force.
Apple is getting themselves armed. Wait.
What's that? You want to buy a Samsung? No.
Android users, arm up. We have to fight in the war.
We must. I don't have
must.
spear, but I have staple. I will fight.
Wait.
Or, better yet, I have Android to fight with
Oh.
me.
I don't need weapons. I
No.
have Android.
Also,
Um,
look at how cute
So Apple
Jerome
sucks.
is. He's so cute.
Oh,
Look at cute
guys, look at
Jerome.
your. Wait, that's Snapchat.
Cute.
Wait, hey,
there's
look,
our cute
Jerome.
Jerome. Now that we've
Jerome.
spoken
Apple
about
sucks.
something that we like and what we hate,
Yes.
we're willing to end
And what we
podcasts
hate.
now. Thank you for listening. So
Thank you
thank you
guys
so
for
much for listening.
Happy
and
Thanksgiving.
or watching. And thank you, and thanks to give.
Thanks
to all of
to you.
And we'll see you in the next one. Not Valet Legionnaires.
I was
What
at
did
it
I say?
too. Bye. Sleep. Good night.
Bye.